Well, good day, folks, and welcome to another edition of Lumberjack Logic. I'm your host, Neil Johnson, excited to be with you, excited to share the news with you, and I have some great news. Bombshell news, if you will, coming out of the great state of Georgia. Man, I love that backlighting back there. I just had to comment on that. But hey, if you're new to the show, please remember to subscribe and please support Mike Lindell, mypillow.com. Promo code Lumberjack saves you up to 66%. Okay, so I really do have some big news coming out of Georgia. I've got it all right here, and I want to share this with you. And no, it is not a bombshell about Herschel Walker and abortion that the left has tried to distract us with, okay? By the way, Herschel Walker just did an interview with the Daily Mail. He has completely denied that whole thing and talks about his son being paid. This isn't a bombshell, but being paid by operatives, which I believe would be true. I mean, you got to think back right now to Stormy Daniels and what's that attorney's name, Avenatti or whatever. You know, these people who come in and try and make money and a name for themselves off of lies. They peddle lies, okay? This is what they try to do with Hollywood Access and everything, even though he was running, Trump was running against an opponent who wanted abortion after birth. And that's the same thing that's going on here. It's the same thing they're trying to do in Arizona. Don't fall for it, okay? Because that's how they try to get evangelical voters, because they actually know they have a conscience. I mean, us. But we're going to vote for the people who are going to, vote for the right policies, okay? So, I've got more on that, but here's what I want you to get right now. I'm going to go to a little bit of polling data, and then I'm going to drop the big one on you. So if I go to Real Clear Politics right now, and I look at the last 4 polls, okay, all done in October. There's only one that's an outlier that somehow had Warnock up by +7. That's Quinnipiac. Don't ever buy that stuff. But even Fox had Warnock at only +3. The Hill +2. And Trafalgar Group, which is the one I trust most, had him at +1. But that was done the 8th through 11th, the newest poll, internal polling from the Walker campaign, okay? This from More Information Group. I got this from Maximus Forever on Telegram. Walker, 46. Warnock, 44. The Independent at 4. That's 46-44. And as that race goes on and as it tightens, okay, which actually it not tightened because it is tightened, and now you're going to see Walker pulling away because of all the economic indicators that are out there. But there's more. Okay, I've got, don't worry, there is more, folks. There are scandals brewing in Georgia. Okay, so let me first just address this. So if I go back to NBC News, this was from a week ago, abortion bombshell rocks Georgia Senate race. Neither candidate wants to discuss it. Now, why would Warnock not want to discuss this? Oh, it gets good, okay? And so it goes, another shoe dropped in the unfolding drama involving Republican Senate candidate Herschel Walker when the Daily Beast, which is a leftist hack organization that's been disproven so many times, reported Wednesday that the ex-girlfriend whose abortion he is alleged to have paid for in 2009 is also the mother of one of his 4 children, okay? Alleged. See, alleged, people. Don't forget the words alleged, okay? I don't buy anything the mainstream press is shoving down our throats right now. But his Democratic opponent, Senator Raphael Warnock, sidestepped 2 questions from NBC News about whether he believes Walker's denial and whether he thinks Georgians can trust Walker, okay? Warnock then pivoted to his support for abortion rights because he's a reverend, saying the people of Georgia need a senator who will stand with women. Okay? So 2 times he dismissed and then he pivoted. Why would he do that? Well, Warnock has troubles of his own that I'm going to get into here in just a second. But also, Warnock even knows it's not true. It's all alleged and it's not true. And if he goes on record and then it comes out and it's disproven, and it will be, then Warnock is stuck holding that, looking like an opportunist and a liar. But he's already an opportunist and a liar because, get this headline on Fox News, apartments owned by Warnock's church evict homeless tenants while senator receives hefty housing stipend. A downtown Atlanta apartment building, mostly owned by the church of Senator Raphael Warnock, Democrat, Georgia, has reportedly been evicting disadvantaged tenants while the church pays the senator a hefty monthly housing stipend. Ebenezer Baptist Church, which pays Warnock a sizable $7,417 monthly housing allowance? Are you crapping me? People don't even make half that in a month, and he gets a $7,400 housing allowance as a pastor? This is nuts. Is 99% owner of the Columbia Tower at MLK Village, where residents have received eviction notices for owing as little as $25.88 in past due rent. So he's getting, why doesn't he just pick it up? He's got $7,000, he's such a giving guy, $7,417. Why doesn't he just pick up their $25.88 for him and show him what a great guy he is? Heartless. 8 tenants at Columbia Tower, which is also run by Columbia Residential and described as a haven for chronically homeless and those afflicted with mental disabilities, have been issued eviction notices since early 2020 for owing an average of $125 in rent. 5 cases were related to rent less than 1 month late, and 2 led to court-ordered evictions carried out by Fulton County Marshal's Department. 6 of them were dismissed and 4 remain open. Oh my word. It's a charitable organization. Columbia Tower is look, I had seen the basic headlines on this and I read just a little bit about it. I didn't know it was this bad. You're getting my real honest reaction here. As a charitable organization, Columbia Tower has paid $77.77 in property taxes during the past 7 years and has received more than $15 million in taxpayer-funded assistance since 2005, according to tax records obtained by the Free Beacon. They treat me like a piece of They're not compassionate at all, one 69-year-old black resident who is a Vietnam veteran told the Free Beacon. He explained how he was issued an eviction notice last month for $192 in past due rent. He told the outlet he was almost evicted last year over $179, but he was allowed to stay after he paid an additional $325 in fees. That's usury, people. It's disheartening, it's horrible, it's actually horrifying, another resident told the outlet. We need the help. I understand churches take care of their pastors, but the excess, it's not good. Not when you have people that are in need of help here. Oh my word. This guy sucks. And then he tweets this out. Check this out. Raphael Warnock tweeted this out. Unemployment benefits have expired. This was on August 1st of 2020. Unemployment benefits have expired. Rent is due today. And many Georgia families are at the risk of eviction in the middle of a pandemic. My opponents are supposed to be serving the people in Washington, but they're clearly only concerned with serving their own interests. Oh my word. Why is the mainstream media not more interested in this story? I could find more headlines on this whole made-up story of abortion in Herschel Walker. Look, I want you people to know something, okay? I believe Herschel Walker is even going to cross that 50% threshold. He's not expected to, but that would avoid a runoff in Georgia, because Georgia's the runoff if you don't reach the 50%. But I'm going to give you another poll. I'm just going to show you just how bad it's getting for the Democrats. CD Media Big Data Poll. Hamada leads Mays for Arizona Attorney General. Folks, it's outside of the margin of error. So in Arizona, you've got Kerry Lake, Cream and Hobbs. You've got Hamada beating Mays. And you have Mark Fincham, who, by the way, wants watermark ballots, has a real plan for election integrity that will be the model for all states to follow. But you now have the Secretary of State, who can run clean elections. You now have the governor, the chief executive of the state, supporting them in that effort. And you will have a Republican House and Senate. And you will also have an attorney general who is potentially willing to actually prosecute and go after things. People, we are winning on all fronts. Every poll is shifting, tilting, okay? Even if you don't believe the numbers, and I think Herschel Walker's numbers are even a little light, because of the underwater vote. That's the people in the MAGA movement, the America First movement, who won't answer pollsters. They won't pick up the phone, okay? And they don't want to talk to them. They don't put out signs. They don't do any of that stuff. There's a lot of quiet Republicans, okay? And those people right now are under the radar of these pollsters. And we're going to see those people come out, and I think you're going to see even greater things. I mean, Ohio's a foregone conclusion. Nevada, Pennsylvania is tightening up. Fetterman cannot complete sentences. Okay, I don't. I mean, I feel bad about the guy's condition, but he's lied about it. He's covering up so he can be a senator, one of the most, influential people in America in terms of their votes and what they're able to do. And he won't be honest with the voters of Pennsylvania or honest with the rest of America. Okay? He's lying. It's like Joe Biden. We're supposed to feel sorry for Hunter because of his drug addiction. I do in some senses because I believe he was raised in just a terrible home. But man, what about Joe Biden? Like that's we can't, it's not fair play. I heard Dan Bongino talk about this and it's so true. He said, what about Biden using his son who's an addict to fund the family business, which is actually a grifting operation in China and in Ukraine and so on. Okay, it's terrible. So, anyways, I hope Hunter does get his life straightened out. I really do. I hope Joe Biden does. I hope they all do. I hope everybody does, man. I do. Everybody. I mean, yeah. But this is. Every poll is because the economy is that bad as gross domestic product continues to fall, as inflation continues to rise, and so on. And, I got to say, too, liberals care about money more than anything. And I want to, mypillow.com, Mike Lindell has done so much. And I love the products. I do. So mypillow.com, promo code lumberjack, or mystore.com. Get some of that coffee. But this travel pillow, even if you just get one of these, these are the greatest. I mean, I take them elk hunting, I take them everywhere with me into the Boundary Waters and so on. But we have to support people who don't despise us. The people at Amazon despise us. Facebook, he proved that through his $450 million that he poured into the elections, last go round. And then, folks, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, smash the like button, all those things help as you're leaving, and leave a comment, and if you're a liberal and you want to leave a nasty comment, that's fine. It helps the algorithm. Whatever. I just, and you know what, even if you're a liberal, I still love you. I want for you. I really do. I hope you get it figured out because time on earth is short. It's but a vapor, man. We're here and gone. And then there's the afterlife. And you want to be prepared for that one. All right. I love y'all. Remember, subscribe to the channel. Peace out.